This video I'll be showing how we can use the Moto library to test the AWS Secret Manager, and that is written in Python. So first let's get started creating new file. It's a fetch secrets.py and a test file. We'll use the Moto 3, which is the Python SDK for AWS, which allows you to directly create, update, and delete the AWS resource from Python script. So let's firstly import the Moto 3. So we see the error which says no module, so we need to install the package. If you are using the PyCharm, so you can simply click over here. It's going to install the Moto 3 on your environment. Otherwise, you can go to your terminal and install it through pip install Moto 3. So you just install it from here. And if you see over here, it's been installed in Moto 3. Okay, it's complete. Let's get started writing our function. So this function get secrets get a two parameter, the secret name and the region name. So the first thing, I'm going to start the session using the Moto 3. I'll create the client that will be using the Secret Manager. It's a service. Region name gonna be our region name. Okay, within our try class box, so secret response, get a client, get secret value with the secret ID, our secret name. I'll simply print the response to C. Expect client what did I miss? Okay, it's a typo. Just import that one. I'll just simply print out. So this is because just the example function, but under actual code you need to handle this exception to get more understanding why we see the error. And so there is a secret string in our response, then we get the secret. So give the secret as secret response secret string, because we okay. Else if it is in binary, else binary, let's say the decoded, we're gonna decode it. Base 64 decode with the secret response with the secret binary. Okay, so it won't return anything for right now. We are just trying to see. Let's just print out this one too. This is the one that we are testing out, right? So let's just call the function. If we call from here, Okay, so basically I'll give the gate secret with the secret name. Let's just say we'll give something testing region B US East 1. All right. Also, you can search the secret manager and come. You'll get over here. So AWS Secret Manager is used to store the secret, which can be easily rotated, managed, encrypt everything. So first, let's get started storing a new secret. So store a new secret. I'm storing the credential for testing. So I'll just click on this one, other type of secret. It's a key value here. So let's just store as something name. It's testing username. Okay, let's just store some random value. So that will be the value for that. It's gonna use the encryption fee. All right, next. So I'm just gonna give the name. So let's just say as the testing app user. In description. So everything next. So no rotation, nothing. Alright, so let's just go ahead and create the secret. It's just store that we can use for testing. So testing /app/user. So secret, if you see here the secret name, everything, the secret value, so that's the one. So we need to change the name of secret. It was testing /app/user was the one that you use, that is been stored in US East 1. Let me run it. File, run. Alright, so we got some error. So as per the error we got as in, because we printed the exception, so secret manager package service name was not okay. There should be a secrets manager, so with the S on it. Right, let's run it one more time. Right, if you see here we get the secret, so that was a testing username, was our username, and that's a key. So we just got our secrets secret string, so right here. So it just got parsed over here, and that has been printed out. So let's just go ahead and parse that secret as a username and its password. There's two value, and store them as a username and password. Let me import we'll be using the JSON. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and load the secret. So now for key as a value in secret dot items, I'm using as a dictionary. So basically let's define two variable as username, password. Just remember that. Okay. At the end, I'm returning the username and password. Let's just go ahead and start and print out those two. Save it and let's run it one more time. You can see here that's a username and that's a password. Alright. Let me do one thing. Alright, that's our response, the secret response, username, password. For get secret for secret manager, let's quickly understand what we just did it. So the first thing we did was we created the session using the Moto 3, and we created the client out of it for the secrets manager. After that, we use that client to get the secret value with the name we pass as part of the argument. so the secret ID, we get the response, we pass the secret string out of that response right here, and we later load that secret using the json.loads, and we pass that username and password, and we simply return the username and password. So this is on the high level what the function will be doing. So we'll be now writing the test cases for this. So we first import the Moto. Okay, if you see here, see no module name Moto. So basically last time we did it from there. Let's just go ahead and install from here. Pip install Moto. Well, alright, the Moto is been installed. Just go ahead and just get the Moto import mock secret manager. Okay, now let's import the unit test case, unit test, as well as let's import the Moto 3. Let's define a class called as, like, let's say test secret manager with the unit test case. Okay, so now over here, this first write a function, so test get secret. Oops. Right, on our, let's write let's do nothing, so main test.main. Okay, so this is the basic setup that we need to do to get it started. Let's use the decorator mock secret manager, so to get it started now. So everything within this function will be mocked. Region, we have a secret and US list 1. Let's get the session. 3.session.session. We define the client. Let's give the name as mocked client. Session.client with the service name Secrets Manager, and the region name is just the region name. Let's keep that. Okay. Now first we need to create a secrets in our secret manager, that's like peg, so which will be used to test our function. So let's create a secret dot create a secret with the name. Let's give the name as testing app user, that's the name of the secret, and the secret string for that secret will be JSON. Let's keep the name as testing user. Okay, testing password, so that the value be a testing password. Our mock secret, so let's just go ahead and call our function from fetch secret. So let's first import that function from fetch secret, import get secret. So that is the function. So since this function expects the secret name and the region name, and it returns the username and password. Let's just use that username and password. Just to get secret, so it needs the secret name. The name of secret is right here, so that's the one we use to create the secret, and we just need the region name. So basically that's the region name. So let's just go ahead and do the assertion. Assert equal, so the assert takes the actual value and the expected value. So the actual value is this one that is written from our function, and the value that we are expecting is this one, this is string. So basically this one. Okay, let's go ahead and run our test case. So on my terminal, go ahead, Python with the unit test file, run it. So okay, if you see over here, it says the ran one test, so it's okay. So it did return that testing user. So if you see over here the response that we printed out in our function, so over here the secret response that we printed out as part of the debugging. So if you see here the name of the secret testing app user, that's what we created here, that's a fake one, that's been marked. And over here if you see the secret string, the testing user and testing files. So basically this was supposed to be a username in our case, and this was supposed to be a password. So we just let's just go ahead and add one more. Assert equal password. Alright, let's just copy that one. Oops. Okay, let me run it one more time. Oops, save it. Right, that was the test which is ran. Example, we are able to see how we can use Moto library to mock the secret manager for testing our function. Now let's go ahead and use coverage in order to see the code coverage for our function. So let's first install the coverage. Okay, the coverage is installed. Let me go ahead and run our function. Coverage run with module test file. Right, just run our test. So that's the coverage. Let's just see the report. Coverage report, the tag M. Alright, if you see here our secret file, so the coverage was 77%. So we get the data. So let's go ahead and quickly see. So we don't see any kind of visual representation over here. In order to see what lines of code has been covered visually, so go ahead and run coverage HTML. That will give the HTML. So alright, see here HTML, you grab the path of that file, copy path, you can use any Chrome. So basically go there. If you can see here the secrets, so we have 70% covered. So let's go ahead and see over there. So these are the missing part, so which is expected because we never tested those. So if you see here, so those are the lines of code that has been covered with 77%. In this way, you can use the Moto library to test the AWS Secret Manager by mocking it.